Hey YouTubers, welcome back. Okay, so somebody just, I noticed a comment that someone made about blocking, okay? And I was like wanting to put up a video about this for a while now, and it just triggered it, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna do it. Don't mind me, okay? I'm outside. It's freaking freezing, although earlier it was hot. And I don't want to hear anything about Phillies, okay? Listen, I didn't buy this because it says Phillies on it. I bought it because I like it, and it's from the pink store, okay? So if you like them or not, doesn't matter. I like the hoodie, okay? I don't want any arguments about Philly, okay? Because I don't even, um, I don't care about it. So, blocking, social media blocking, you know, blocking on the telephone. Like, what is that all about? So, I've done it before. Well, a while ago, right? Long time ago. What was my reasoning for doing it? Well, my reasoning for doing it was because I was butthurt. Open and honest, right? I was butthurt, so I blocked the person because I was pissed at them. But then there's circumstances and situations where people block another person, and it's due to the fact that they just don't want to deal with their emotions firsthand, right? Because put it this way, only unless you have a issue with a person, like with that lunatic I had the other day, like blacklisted her asshole and email and like just bye. You know what I mean? Like that's the kind of blocking that's necessary. But then there's blocking that is like for a deeper purpose that you're not understanding because it's hurting your feelings. Well, the reason it's hurting your feelings is because this person is making it out as if like you can't even be connected even through a social media site, okay? And this is one of those deceptions with social media too. It's like, there's so many ways in which we can connect with each other anymore, right? And you know, they have the relationship status and all those options on these social media sites in order to do what? In order to like exploit your social standing. Like, where do you work? What do you do for a living? Did you graduate high school? Did you graduate college? How many friends can you get? Like, how many of those people do people actually really even talk to? Like, people are like, I got 5,000 friends on, social, like, we'll say Facebook or something. And it's like, yeah, you may have at one point in time, and some of them maybe not even at all ever met them before in your life, but you accepted a friend, and now you want to put out there that you got 5,000 friends on Facebook. What does that prove? Let's be real about it. What does that prove? I don't feel like that proves anything. It doesn't. What does it prove? It's all for ego. It's all freaking ego. So don't let your, like, this is what I'm saying about blocking. Don't let your ego, you know, blind you from the reason why the blocking even happened in the first place. Because the black, there's so much noise out here for real. Like, seriously, people think this is a quiet neighborhood. I'm like, yeah, okay. I don't think so. Um, but like, you know, the blocking takes place because there's an underlying issue that the person who does the blocking, and this is from my understanding, but my experience from what I did. I blocked the person because I was butthurt and or irritated, mad at the person, and was trying to prove a point. Like, oh, I'm blocking on social media. Now looking back at it, like, that's so stupid. You know what I mean? Like, what does that do? It doesn't do anything, you know? But then a person blocks you, so look at it this way. If the person if the person was really doing things in their life and they wanted to use them in order to hurt you, well, then they're not going to block you because they're going to want you to see all about their life, right? When a person blocks you, it's more on an emotional level than an ego level, but it hits your ego. Look at it that way. Because, like, if the person was not emotionally connected to you, they wouldn't give a shit on whether or not you were friends with them on Facebook. If anything, they would want to post selfies and post their dinner with whoever and just like whatever in order for you to see it so that you could perceptionally think that they're having like the time of their life or they're dating all these other people and like shoving that in your face because they really didn't care about you. When someone blocks you, it's a projection of, if I block this person from my social media site, then I don't have to worry about talking to them or giving them the option in order to reach out to me where I would have to face the bigger problem, which is internal, it's not external. If it was just about ego, then that person did not truly care about you, then they're not going to block you. You get what I'm saying? So I was freaking butthurt. So I blocked this person because I didn't want to see nothing about what they were doing, and I didn't want them to see anything about what I was doing because I was emotionally bruised. If I wasn't emotionally bruised and just wanted to be a dick, I would have kept them as a friend on whatever social media site and let them see all about my life. So you see the flip side of it. So like, how do you communicate with this person if they block you? Well, understand you're so energetically connected. This is why you're upset about it, because the person did it from an emotional level, which is why it's triggering you emotionally. If they wouldn't have blocked you, then you wouldn't even be questioning anything, right? So it's not about that. It's not about them blocking you on social media. It's beyond the surface and what you can see. And like I always said, close your freaking eyes. Because if you could in fact not even see, then you wouldn't even know that they blocked you on social media. It's all about feelings, okay? So the flip side of blocking someone on social media goes beyond a surface level. So if it was all about an ego, if it was all about a karmic situation, this person, more or less, if they were just, you know, if this also goes for karmic situations too, because they'll block you, then unblock you. You'll get into a fight and then they'll block you and then unblock you. But if this person just outright blocks you and you don't know why, and maybe you tried to have a conversation with the person and it didn't get anywhere and that emotionally triggered you, you might have been the person that went and blocked the person because you were emotionally triggered. Now, if you tried to reach out to this person and talk to them about whatever, and they just don't want to face it, then they'll go and they'll block you. But I will tell you this much. The runner and chaser theory, listen, the runner's a chaser and the chaser's a runner. Because you're both running and chasing after the same thing, which is self-love. We pay attention to things that don't matter here, which is like blocking on social media or blocking a telephone number. Like, let's be real here. Like, let's grow up and be like actual freaking like feeling human beings. Like, it's not about that. It's not. And it's actually silly. I haven't even been on Facebook in probably like going on 4, 5, 6 months now because I don't care about it. Because there's nothing on Facebook that is going to stimulate my mind. It's only going to irritate me to see all the ego and the people who need to put, you know, things on social media so that other people can see that their life is happy when internally it's really not. You know what I mean? And like, due to the fact that I'm like an intuitive like energy reader and I can like just see through all of it, it would just further just make me want to just comment on every single post that I see, and we don't need to be doing that. You know what I mean? Like, I got other things I need to be doing, like helping you guys and like helping the clients that, you know, come to me in order to help them see past the surface. And that's what this video is about. This video is about see past the actual blocking and see it for what it truly is, because it's your feelings, it's not what you're seeing on the surface. So just understand, like, if you got triggered and you're upset because the person blocked you, take the feelings that are upsetting you and release them, because they're your feelings and this person is projecting them onto you because they don't want to face them also. So once you release those feelings, you feel the energy shift within you. And then you will start to see, once your energy shifts, how the other person's energy shifts, if you're connected on that type of level. Okay? So I just wanted to put this quick video up for you. I'm starting to lose daylight or whatever it may have you. I mean, the sun, or whatever the hell it is. Seriously, like every single day, it just keeps getting darker earlier and earlier and earlier. And it's like, it's so ridiculous anymore. But now I'm like shivering, so I want to close this out, and the rest of the mid-monthlies will be completed. I just been like so freaking busy and like trying to get personal readings out and everything else. So if you need me, it is lovefromabove at 717@gmail.com. And, comment on this video, let me know what you think about blocking. What's triggered in you? Like, we'll figure it out. But that's really what it is. It's nothing more, nothing less. And, excuse me, and you know by the fact that if you've ever blocked a person, you know the reason why you did it. So it's like one end or the other. But at the end of the day, all of it's freaking dumb. It's all bullshit. So, alright, I love you guys.